Hello, guys. I'm sorry this is going up late. I just watched the episode like 2 days ago, and I was out of town, so I apologize about that. I'm back home, though, so I get nothing but great content coming out, guys. Of course, that like button down below, though, just for My Hero hype, guys. Again, like I said, you guys did hit 200 like goals on the last video, so I'm going to try to, you know, find a way to implement to do live reactions. They'll probably be short, though. Those live reactions will be nothing more than 10 minutes, because I feel like if you do them longer, then like if you do it the full 30 minutes, you can fuck up your channel. So a lot of you guys did it like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I thank you guys so much. So I can see you guys want it. The demand is there, so I'm gonna do it. But here we're gonna talk about this My Hero review, a little short, a little TLDR one. So the episode's been a little delayed. Going back to it from last episode, it was like a cliffhanger where Deku and the gang stomped on Magic Man and fucked his ass up, right? This episode was wild because when Himiko sees Deku, she loses her mind, bro. She loses her mind, runs at him. She's on top of him, dog. Oh my god, bro. I'm like, what? Dog. Like, and the thing is, too, it's like a manga reader, mind you, by the way. A manga reader since day one of this series actually dropped of 2014 in September. I have actually been hyped every single episode because I think the fact of seeing it all animated is what has me happy. You know, just seeing it all animated, seeing it all there, that gives me joy. That gives me a lot of joy, dude. So much joy, and I'm ready for it. I am here for it. I'm ready for it, dog. I'm absolutely ready for it. So that scene happened. That shit was brazy. Turns out they actually get played. Todoroki versus Dabi. Yeah, I wouldn't say a versus, more along so it's hinting towards the versus. Those two are gonna duke it out at some point. Like an all-out brawl. I think they have another little scene again in the manga, but not really an all-out brawl. They're gonna duke it out with an all-out brawl, and maybe they did. I don't remember. But at least I don't remember from my memory. I don't think that they did. But like a lot of people were saying, oh, it's Todoroki's brother. It's Todoroki's brother. Trust me, everybody who's saying no to it, at least go look up a theory and give it a shot. I might do a theory video myself about it. Since some people keep asking me, I'll probably sit down and conjure it up and put all the information together and have a nice edited video for it. Because it's a pretty good theory, dude. Like, people just saying no to it, they don't know the Carfax, dog. Like, Carfax is such a lenient word because it's a theory at the end of the day, never is true, but it's interesting, dude. You know what I mean? It's really interesting if you sit down and read it. It's actually really interesting. I'll probably give you guys a theory video about it, give my 2 cents. But he got fucked, dude. My man looked down at him, said his full name because, you know, obviously, of course, he's on the hit list. And they got played. They picked up Tokuyami, but they could not get Bakugou because they wanted Tokuyami as well. Since he's a nuker, they could take advantage of that darkness inside of him. You know what I mean? Kind of like Bakugou. Except there really isn't any darkness in Bakugou. Like, he really isn't a dark man. He's just a very edgy, loud, extroverted person. He's out there, you know what I mean? So they wanted to take that energy that he has. They like that energy where, you know, he's very angry all the time. And they wanted to use that energy to change it and channel it. They thought it would benefit their team. So they bunk-ganged his ass. My man is gone. And you can see from Deku's reaction, he was losing his mind. Mind you as well, Deku's gonna go through some insane body destruction, whether it be physical and mental destruction he went through immediately afterwards. You can see the scene from that, where he's like leaning on the floor, and that wasn't just him being shocked that Bakugou was taken, it was also him with the shock and pain, mental and physical, of the aftermath of Muscular, because if you don't remember, he was doing all of that off of adrenaline. He could only move as he was with a busted body like that from adrenaline. In reality, his body is suffering insane pain, mentally as well. He was just going through, you know, some insane adrenaline, and that led him, you know, to bring him to where he was at. And afterwards, the moment all that was over and Bakugou actually got kidnapped, he started to go through all of it. And shit sucked, dog. You really can see that he felt it. Shit sucked. TLDR, fast forward. The school's getting a bad rep now because people are starting to figure out that they actually got one of their students to get kidnapped. And President Mike says it. And this is something that we still don't know in the manga. There is a traitor. There is a traitor within UA. Nobody knows who. Even currently right now, that's something that the manga is talking about right now. And I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot President Mike brings this up and speaks about it here. Totally forgot, because it's been a while since I've read the chapter of this ongoing. This is early My Hero. So I totally forgot that this shit was like ongoing. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow, man. Totally forgot he said it because the manga is talking about that right now. And there is no spoilers, trust me, because nobody fucking knows who the traitor is. There are some really good theories, and I advise you to not look it up because there's stuff in the manga right now. So if you really want to find out the traitor all on your own or see within the manga when they go into some big detail and talk about the traitor, then by all means, you know, I would wait. Don't spoil yourselves. Don't kid yourselves. But it's really, really interesting. I too would also like to know what the traitor is. I'd love to know. I got some theories. I'm going to talk about it, but I think at one point I'm going to make some manga-esque videos about it. I try not to, I think you guys have noticed, because a ton of my viewer base, when it comes to these reviews, are anime-only watchers. Or unless you're not, that's the question of the day. Let me know. Are you an anime-only watcher, or do you also fully caught up to the manga? Let me know. But I talk about the traitor, which that's, again, it's giving him a bad rep, because when you think about it too as well, think about it in a real term aspect. If like a, you know, a third grader was kidnapped, how the fuck could the school allow it within the school? You know what I mean? So the school's getting better because it's like, how could the school allow it? They have pro heroes within there. They have All Might. So everyone, the public is like, how? They're getting bad rep, you know, and Nezuko sees it and everything like that. They just have to stay calm. And this is where Kirishima glows up. I'm telling you, within this next arc, this arc is basically over now, guys. The whole muscular field training camp arc is over now. We're about to be transitioning into the next arc. And man, it's so good. It's so good, dude. Like this, there's so many big hitters within this arc. Deku, All Might, and then of course Kirishima, dude. You can already tell right now from Kirishima, he really wants to save his friend. He had felt the exact same way that Tenya did when, you know, when Tenya went up against Stain. Absolutely useless, because he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. That's how Kirishima felt with the Bakugou thing. He couldn't do anything. He wasn't even at the scene to even try. So that's the grief that Kirishima's going to, because you gotta think about it. They're like best friends. It's Bakugou's closest friend. Even though he's no Deku longer, it's like they're pretty close, you know? For Bakugou close. So my man is going through it in terms of, wow, they really bunking my nigga, dog. I'm about to get these guys. Kirishima glows. I'm telling you, boys, he glows. He's such an amazing character. Red Riot for life. Such an amazing character, guys. You will see it all. And then it's going to transition into the next episode, which I didn't watch. I don't remember what actually we'll have to see where it goes. And also a lot of people are asking me why they fucked up Pixel Bob. Her quirk is she can know everything. She'll know what other people's quirks do. She has mass information. You know what I mean? So they wanted to fuck her up quick. That way they couldn't do that. So that was why. If that's a spoiler, I'm sorry, but it's not really that big. So guys, that's of course it though for the review. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below for me, guys. Thank you so much for the support and the reviews. They've been doing insane. Just thank you so much for the support and the content. We're doing insane. I know we had a really strong snowball after hitting 10K. Momentum's kind of gone down because it's been about like 6 days since an upload. I was out of town. I'm sorry. You guys, please bear with me. I'm gonna drop so much content this week talking about heroes, Tokyo Ghoul Megalobox. Oh my god, Darling in the France. Just wait, guys. Just wait. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I am next. I'll see you guys next time.